Presidential aspirant on a United Republican Party ticket, Eldoret North MP William Ruto was in Sotik, Bomet County, for the official ceremony to welcome area MP Dr. Joyce Laboso to URP after decamping from ODM last week. In attendance were MPs allied to URP, as well as those allied to TNA, whose presidential aspirant is Deputy Prime Minister Uhuru Kenyatta. Amid reports that Ruto may move back to ODM and work with Prime Minister Raila Odinga, the Eldoret North legislator dismissed such claims, saying he has a new home and was ready to ascend to power come March 4th, 2013. While indicating that URP will work with like-minded parties, Ruto said the party was expecting to receive more defectors into its fold.
Sisi kama URP, we are interested in a coalition of ideas on how to take this country to the level that all Kenyans desire. And that is why we must talk to our friends. We must talk to our competitors.
Your Excellency, I want to say that I have not come to URP to be given a direct nomination. I don't want. Mimi nataka direct nomination yangu inatoka kwa hawa watu ndio watanipatia direct nomination.
Sisi tutaungana na vyama vingine ama viongozi wengine ili tulete usawa wa haki, ili tubadilishe uchumi wa nchi wetu. Sisi tumesema ni Uhuru na Ruto.
Meanwhile, Prime Minister Raila Odinga's presidential campaigns in Samburu County entered day 2 as he addressed rallies in Maralal. Odinga, accompanied by ministers and MPs allied to ODM, asked Kenyans to be wary of those who oppose the new law, but are now purporting to champion it, saying if elected, such leaders will mutilate the constitution or fail to implement it altogether. Odinga said ODM should not be blamed for failure by the coalition government to deliver on some of its promises, saying the divergent manifestos could not allow the parties to agree on all issues.
Hii sio wakati ya watu kujiongeza pesa mingi namna hiyo. Wakati mnaona juzi walimu walikuwa wanalia, wale madaktari wanalia, wahadhiri wa vyuo vikuu wanalia, manasas wanalia, alafu sasa wabunge wenyewe ambao wanapata mshahara vizuri wanajiongeza kwa mgogo kubwa zaidi.
Katika njia yetu hii ambayo tunasema chama kinasimamia mabadiliko kulete maisha bora.
Chama ya wafugaji ni ODM. Na mimi nazungumza nikisema kwa sababu Turkana nzima tumeamua ni Raila Amolo Odinga.
And in the Coast region, presidential aspirant on a United Democratic Forum party ticket, Deputy Prime Minister Musalia Mudavadi, says he has never been a member of the G7 alliance, while terming reports of being sidelined by other presidential aspirants in the ongoing talks of a possible pre-election pact as political propaganda. Mudavadi said he did not consult members of the G7 alliance when he made the decision to vie for the presidency, but consulted Kenyans from different parts of the country. Speaking at a meeting which brought together those aspiring for various elective positions on a UDF party ticket, Mudavadi condemned the move by MPs to award themselves hefty send-off packages.
That action does not augur well for Parliament. It does not augur well for Parliament in the eyes of the public at this point in time. And it is something that may require very urgent review.
Kesi za ICC zinapoendelea, Kenya itakuwaje? Ni kati ya hawa jamaa wote ambao wako pale, ni nani kati yao unaweza ukamruhusu Kenya iwe mikononi mwake?
Presidential aspirant on a NAC party ticket, Water Minister Charity Ngilu has called on leaders to deliver what they promise instead of giving empty promises. Ngilu, who was campaigning in Kapsabet, Nandi County, said the presidency will give priority to water and food, which are the major concerns of most Kenyans. Ngilu said her leadership will focus on illiteracy, poverty, healthcare, food and water, and the empowerment of women, areas she said have been neglected since independence.
Wewe jiulize, what is wrong with the leadership in this country? What is it that leaders have not done to make Kenyans live the way they live in abject poverty?
NAK Kenya presidential aspirant Martha Karua took her presidential campaigns to the backyard of her political rival, Deputy Prime Minister Uhuru Kenyatta, in Gatundu, Kiambu County. Karua, who conducted a door-to-door campaign, asked Kenyans not to elect leaders who have a tainted past and who have already been condemned for being corrupt. Karua said she was ready to face Kenyatta at the ballot and was confident of emerging victorious.
Chama ya NAK Kenya na Martha Karua ndio viboko ya wafisadi wote hapa Kenya. Ukituchagua, ukinipea kura yako, utaona matunda, tutapambana na ufisadi, tutapambana na wale hawajali sheria, na utaona haki yako.
The Restore and Build Kenya presidential aspirant Professor James Ole Kiapi has scoffed at MPs as being selfish and self-centered at the expense of a common mwananchi. Kiapi, who had attended a Sunday service at PCEA Muredho Church in Limuru, decried the way MPs awarded themselves a handsome gratuity, even after the government had insisted that it had no money to pay teachers and doctors.
Why do they think that they are the only Kenyans who need money? Why do they think that this country, where you have so many parts of this country with a lot of poverty, and even people who are not eating food at all, and our leaders' example is just to take more and to take more out.
Presidential aspirant on a Ford Kenya party ticket, Moses Wetangula, took his campaigns to Busia County. Wetangula, who also held meetings with local leaders and elders, asked Kenyans to maintain peace during and after the general election.
Jambo lingine Ford Kenya ilizingatia kuunganisha wa Kenya pembe zote za Kenya. Watu wa mkoa huu sasa ni kaunti za Bungoma, Busia, Kakamega na Vihiga. Tuungane na watu wote katika Kenya ili Kenya iwe na amani.
Meanwhile, former First Lady Mama Ngina Kenyatta has called on Kenyans to maintain peace as the country gears up for the forthcoming general election. Mama Ngina emphasized the need for leaders to unite the various communities in the country to ensure that there is peaceful coexistence. She noted that it was through unity and peace that the country can realize its development goals, among them education for the young.
Tunataka nchi iliyo na amani, na haikuwa amani, hakuwa pahali popote tutaenda.
The former First Lady had attended a Sunday service at the Nyahururu's Pro Cathedral ACK Church. Chris Thairu, Sunday Live.